Welcome to the Angus Report, a news program for cattle producers.
From American Angus Association headquarters in St. Joseph, Missouri, we bring you the week's top headlines, including coverage of the recent Beef Improvement Federation annual meeting. The House of Representatives sends the Farm Bill back to the drawing board, and we look at the role of quality in beef exports, plus a program that puts meat cutters in the wide open spaces of Oklahoma grasslands.
This is the Angus Report. Hello, I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. Researchers, producers, and other industry thought leaders gathered in Oklahoma City for the Beef Improvement Federation's 45th Annual Research Symposium and meeting June 12th through the 15th. Speakers addressed many profit-oriented issues during the event, including environmental challenges, cow herd efficiency, and breeding systems. Much of the conference focused on both crossbreeding and straight breeding systems, and the need for higher quality and greater consistency across the board.
One of the concerns that we have in our business is as price gets higher, does beef get relegated to a luxury item? And so what do we do with that? Well, ultimately what we want to do is not worry about whether it's a luxury item and then separate that from a commodity beef product. Actually, what we want to do is create even more high quality beef so that we can saturate the market, still garner the money, create demand for producers, but then make it more available. Because what happens is if you have a luxury item and a commodity item, that commodity item has to compete head-to-head against pork and poultry. Whereas it's a very different evaluation if you can get a higher quality product then to evaluate, and the more supply, price tends to go down. We know that beef will never be able to compete with pork and poultry on a price per pound issue, which just underscores the reason why we have to hit the consumer target in terms of quality and consistency every single time.
Of course, we'll have additional coverage from BIF later in the show.
Farmers and ranchers across the country are keeping their eyes on Capitol Hill as the Farm Bill debate continues. As the House and Senate tackle different versions of the bill, the legislation faces some hurdles. The bill must meet White House approval by the September 30th deadline to set new Farm Bill policy in the next 5 years. Those chances took a step back last week as the House of Representatives failed to pass its version of the bill. The measure would have reduced spending by $3.8 billion, with almost half of that reduction aimed at the food stamp program. House Republicans pushed for even deeper cuts, while Democrats argued the reduction was too severe. In the end, the divide proved too deep, and now some reports suggest lawmakers could request another extension or vote on the Senate version. The Senate passed its version of the Farm Bill earlier this year, with spending cuts at about $400 million per year.
Also in Washington, D.C., cattlemen met with their state's legislators as part of NCBA's Young Cattlemen's Conference. The conference took place earlier this month and included a tour that featured all sectors of the beef industry, from ranch to retailer.
We took a good look at some feedlots, packer plants, kill plants, and got to see the retail store and went out to a ranch in Virginia. That was a great experience. Just a real interesting 10 days, great experience. I'd recommend it to anybody. Obviously, the heightened sense of political awareness is a real benefit to going on this tour.
The Angus Foundation sponsored the Angus representatives to YCC. Visit angusfoundation.org for more information about how to apply for the YCC sponsorship. Cattle producers and anyone interested in the Angus breed can now create an industry legacy through an exciting opportunity available from the Angus Foundation. For a tax-deductible gift, you can have your name or the name of a loved one, farm, or prized animal engraved on a granite paver. The pavers will create a new entrance walkway at the American Angus Association headquarters and form a lasting tribute.
And we have an extended deadline. We are taking orders through July 15th. And what this project is it's a great fundraising project to allow your memory to live on in the Angus breed. This will be here forever. We are remodeling the entrance of the American Angus Association headquarters with granite.
Building an Angus Legacy provides multiple opportunities for Angus families to participate in, one of which is a limited number of 4 beautiful granite planters. The second granite planter is being offered online at angustradingpost.com beginning July 1st, and it will be online, available for bidding until Thursday, July the 11th at 10 a.m. during the National Junior Angus Show.
Between cattle shows and educational conferences during the summer months, there's a lot happening at the American Angus Association and a lot of opportunity to learn. Last month, the association welcomed 5 interns to its headquarters in St. Joseph, Missouri. They are Heather Bradford, Melissa Keys, Carrie Horsley, Lauren Sprayberry, and Lindsay Maharg.
Well, I grew up with Angus cattle in my background, and I was a member of the National Junior Angus Association, and it's something that I've loved. My whole family's passionate about Angus cattle, so working for the American Angus Association was like a dream come true.
I think that honestly everybody should do an internship whenever they're in college, because not only does it kind of get you out of that comfort zone that you're used to going to class and seeing the same people every day, but it helps you network and it helps you gain real world experience that you hear about all the time in school, but this just helps you put it into action.
This summer, I'm working on boot camps. We had one already in Clemson, South Carolina, and our next one's in North Dakota State University. Then I'm going to be working on Beef Leaders Institute and National Angus Conference and Tour.
I'm hoping to learn more about how breed associations function in terms of producing EPDs and how that works with interacting with producers and kind of the process of data flow and data collection.
I think that in this internship, just learning in general how to correctly and concisely convey the message of ag is what this is going to do for me.
Association interns will attend Angus events throughout the summer. Visit angus.org for more information about an internship with the association.
Visit angus.org to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
On farms and ranches across America, where reputation is more than a name, where the science of healthier animals is a way of life, it's the responsibility that drives who we are and what we do. Every decision, every day. At Merck Animal Health, we are dedicated to improving the health and well-being of animals through innovative science-based solutions, products, treatments, and services that help ensure a dependable, affordable food supply. From cattleman to consumer, from farm to family, we're with you every step of the way. We work where you work. What drives you drives us. It's your livelihood and our responsibility.
Join the team, the Beef Quality Assurance Team. Getting BQA certified shows you're committed to practices that produce the highest quality beef in the world. And by visiting bqa.org, you can take the online certification course at a time that fits your schedule and from the comfort of your home or office. You'll also find lots of helpful tips on improving animal health and animal handling practices. Get certified, BQA certified, because it's about doing the right thing. Visit bqa.org today and become a member of the BQA team.